Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. During the last election, there was a lot of talk about what the proper role of government is, what the government should be doing, and what it shouldn't. Now, some things are pretty obvious. Government has to provide for our national security. This means having a military and intelligence services. We need to be able to defend our interests and keep track of what other countries and individuals are up to. We need customs and immigration to track who and what goes across our borders. We need to trade with other countries, so we need the various agencies that handle that. We need to form alliances and maintain them, and we need to be able to deal with our adversaries without just always going to war with them. So we need a strong diplomatic presence all over the world. This aspect of government was handled very badly by the Bush administration. Within the country, we need to maintain our national infrastructure, whether it's highways or electrical grid or waterways or the internet, all kinds of stuff. And we're not doing a real good job with that, which we need to get on that, or it's going to affect our ability to compete in the future. We need the FBI to handle interstate crime. States have their own jurisdictions, but we need a law enforcement agency that can cross those jurisdictions. So none of these things are very controversial. And another thing that at first glance seems to not be very controversial is that government should stay out of our private lives. Government should not tell you what religion to practice or whether to have a religion at all. And in spite of the fact that the Founding Fathers were real clear on that, there are people right now insisting that this is a Christian nation and that Christian values should be part of our laws. Put it bluntly, these people haven't got a clue what America is all about. They need to move somewhere else. This is essentially what the abortion debate is all about, and it has been expanded by the right to try to limit birth control also, and this is just fundamentally un-American. And to be quite blunt, it's been rejected by the majority of Americans. If you don't like it, move the fuck out. Oddly enough, the same people that would try to put the government into our private lives have a huge objection to government regulation of business. They seem to think that what business does is its own private affair and government should stay out of it. But unless you're engaged in a swap with your neighbor, business is a public event, a public enterprise, and it affects us all. And the biggest problems that we've had lately have not been caused by over-regulation, but by lack of regulation. If there's one thing that has been proven over the years, is that unless we're watching businesses like hawks, they'll cheat you or cut corners or even engage in straight-up criminal behavior. After the recession, the Gulf oil spill, and the countless scandals caused by the criminal behavior of our bankers, the idea that deregulation is good for us citizens is ridiculous. It is just as important for the government to protect us from big business as from a foreign invader. Finally, should the government do things like Social Security or providing assistance to the poor? Again, the right says that these things are unconstitutional. Well, the preamble to the Constitution establishes clearly that the government has a duty to promote the general welfare and ensure domestic tranquility. So not only are these things the right thing to do. They are a constitutionally mandated responsibility of the government. What it doesn't say in the Constitution is that the government should be snooping into our bedrooms, our private communications, our doctor's offices, or telling people what to do in their private lives. Thanks for listening.